What's up, everybody? It's Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 148 of the portfolio update. So this is the second episode with Fidelity, and as you guys can see that the balance is not showing up anymore, and that is due to the fact that I initiated the final transfer, which was to go from Fidelity to Charles Schwab. And so I will be transferring over to them hopefully about in a week or so. I should have my portfolio over there. Main reason again is because I am going to be using a referral link, which I will be getting $500 for free for doing the transfer. And as well, the other major thing was having the ability to in the future do a margin, which allows me to go further up in the options levels that I could do. So definitely gonna do that, see how Charles Schwab's ends up treating me. We will see. I've gotten a lot of mixed reviews. Some people really like it, some people really like more Fidelity. I definitely like Fidelity, but just the margin part has me switching over, and then plus the incentive for $500 that I would fall under, because my portfolio is between 100,000 and 500,000. Definitely gonna take that free money and then invest it into some companies that will pay me for the rest of my life, hopefully, and we will see how that plays out, guys. Let me know which brokerage you guys use. Hopefully I pronounce Charles Schwab's this time correctly. Third time's the charms. But as you'll see, the portfolio's positions, you'll see that it's actually, there's nothing here anymore. Currently has about maybe $335. I don't believe that this actually exists, but in this video, guys, I will be showing you guys the activities for the Fidelity portfolio so far. As well, I'll show you how those options that I did place last week, how they performed and how much money we made, or if I ended up selling them at a loss, or I guess buying them back at a loss. So I'll dive into that as well. You guys already know that every single week we come back, we look at this portfolio, we actually kick off the scripts that I do have, and we see how much we try to grow this monthly income. We're trying to achieve $300 a month on average. By the end of the video, we'll kick this off. Apparently personal capital did update, so my account has zero balance, but I kind of like hard coded the values of the number of shares that I did buy this past week. But you'll see the quarterly dividends, they continue to go up and up every single quarter, so that's kind of what we like to do. We're actually working on Q3 2022 on the second month, which is August, so it'll be exciting to see how much we made for this month. I'm hoping that we hit or surpass $800 for Q3. I think we definitely will. We will see how that plays out, but you guys already know that I do have 2022 goals to keep me motivated. First one is that we have already surpassed, which was to reach 6,000 subscribers. You guys helped me achieve that. We're on our way to 8,000 subscribers, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe with that notification as well. Drop a big thumbs up on the videos to help out the channel, and then I typically bring these type of videos on Sundays. Try to do a couple videos throughout the week as I get free time, but I try to stay on a scheduled upload schedule. So the next one that we do have, which is the main one that I'm focused on for 2022, is to try to get to $300 per month on average. I think we will hit that one by the end of the year. We will see how far we end up at 2022 December. Hopefully we're definitely way above 300 and we surpass it, just like we did goal 1. You'll see goal 3, which is to invest a total of $110,000 of my own money. We're at $106,561, so we have about maybe $3,500 more to go. Reach 225k of portfolio value. This one was more of just a goal to try to see if we could get it. It's not within our control, especially because the market, the way the market goes, we will see if that one can even be achieved. But this one is in our control, which is goal number 5, which is $2 cost average, $100 every single week at a minimum, and as well add an additional $20 of our own money into the portfolio every time a company does pay us out a dividend, just to help it out a little bit more. But yeah, we're continuing to focus on these goals every single week, and I'll show you guys when we do that with the activities and Fidelity. But overall, guys, we just continue seeing this dividend snowball continue to get larger and larger, especially with the market just going down. It's so motivating seeing those dividends continue to pour in and pour in. Right now I'm definitely in a weird state because I transferred from M1 Finance to Fidelity, then found out that on Fidelity I can't have multiple margin accounts because I do have my growth portfolio with margin, but I'm not trying to say I want margin to use heavily margin, but I want to have the ability if I eventually decide to do that. Overall, I'm going to be selling a lot of covered calls and cash secured puts on this dividend growth portfolio to generate some income, which I guess we can jump into the activities, which right here you'll see that I do have it filtered out by the 12th of August. The reason why I'm showing you guys, which is actually a Friday, I'm going to show you guys, if we scroll to the very bottom, you'll see that on the 12th we actually sold 2 covered calls, which I think if I can expand this, we did 2 covered calls on Apple, which means that for 1 covered call you need 100 shares of that company. And I actually will go more into detail of this. I'll make more videos on this because I did get a request on this last week. But for 1 contract or a covered call, you need 100 shares of that company, and you select a strike price, so $177.50. So what I'm saying, I guess the other thing is August 19th is when it will expire, or I guess it expired. So by August 19th, if Apple does not reach $177.50 or higher, I keep my 100 shares of Apple, and I also keep the $22.73 that they gave me of premium. Think of this as insurance. So I am loaning the buyer of the option my 100 shares of that company. Really it's 12 cents, which you multiply times 100, that's $12. We did 2 of them, so you just multiply that times 2, so that's how you get about $24. Then you subtract the fees, of course. Yeah, if Apple did not close, or I guess it closed below $177.50, then the contract expired worthless. We get our 100 shares. If Apple was to close above $177.50, then our 100 shares, in this case it'd be 200 shares, would get sold at $177.50. We would keep the premium still, and then we would make the difference on $177.50 minus our cost basis, which I think our cost basis is like $70. So we would make that in capital appreciation. And yeah, that's how kind of a covered call works. If we look here as well, we did the Nvidia one as well. We sold a covered call on Nvidia for a strike price of $212.50. It also expired August 19th. And we collected about $12.31 after fees. And this one, we actually bought it back, so we exited it early. We paid $2 to exit the position early, so we got to keep the difference. So we collected maybe about $10 or so that was pretty sweet. The one on Apple, we actually bought it back at $18, so we made about maybe $4 or so. The reason why I bought it back early was because I was going to initiate the transfer over to Charles Schwab's, and I didn't want to try to manage the position because Apple was trading around $174, $175, and definitely I could manage it, but it was going to delay the transfer over. So that's the reason why I only collected $4. I could have collected majority of the premium if I had waited out, but we will do that in Charles Schwab's. So make sure, again, if you are interested in following this type of journey on how I'm going to be boosting my dividend income much faster by using options, make sure that you're subscribed with that bell notification so that you're notified when I upload these type of videos. But one of the things I do want to go over, which if I actually unexpand these, you'll see that we did. Let's see. Yeah, I bought 1 full share of Microsoft. So I bought 1 full share at around $291. And then the other thing I did was deposit my weekly goals that I have, which is $160. That is $100 minimum every single week, and then $60 because we were going to get dividends from 3 companies. Right now, again, I am in a weird state because a lot of my companies are in a where the record date for the dividend was actually when I had it in M1 Finance, and some of them are in Fidelity. So I'm trying to get everything over to Charles Schwab so that all my dividends can start pouring into that account now. But yes, we got technically 3 dividends paid out this past week. They're just not going to show up in this account until they get swept over. But you'll see that we actually did 2 buys, which was actually 2 Starbucks shares at about $88 a share. So that was pretty sweet there. So we increased the position in Starbucks and Microsoft. Hopefully we can get to 100 shares of Starbucks and 100 shares of Microsoft eventually, so we can start selling some covered calls as well. You'll see that we do have all the transfers that happened again, so transfers of assets, and hopefully they do hit the account for Charles Schwab's next week, and we can start making some purchases, selling some covered calls, and making some extra income. But that's really about it, guys, for the activities here. Let me show you guys the account for Charles Schwab's. As you'll see, we have actually nothing here. The platform looks pretty cool, very easy to follow. So far I'm still trying to get familiar with everything, all the new features they do have. Obviously nothing's showing up right now because I have nothing invested, but you'll see that the transfer is happening. So you'll see that approximately we should have the completion by 8/26, so August 26th of 2022. Hopefully we can start doing some more covered calls, and we will see how that plays out. But let's go ahead and see how much we grew the dividend snowball this week, because we did make a purchase of Microsoft and also Starbucks. One of the things I do want to show you guys here is actually the scripts that I do have as well, which means that you'll see that we're waiting on Starbucks on the 26th of August. We'll get a dividend, and that'll actually wrap up the month of August. And then we have all the September dividends, which will be pretty amazing. You'll see that we do have some dividend increases this coming month, so that was pretty sweet there. But I do have a tutorial for all these scripts. They're completely available for free. Again, all I ask in return is that you subscribe with that bell notification, and you drop a big thumbs up on my video. So if you go here to portfolio tools, you click get latest dividends, this will wipe everything and it'll try to calculate, or I guess go and retrieve all the latest declared dividends for the companies in your portfolio. It takes a second or two, and there it goes. We will see if any new companies got declared, and yeah, it's I really like it. I think it's very useful. Let me know in the comment section if you do use this script. See if it's helpful for many of you guys. But you'll see that this is the new companies. I think a couple companies did declare new dividends, so that is pretty cool. If we go to settings, guys, this is actually where I paste the new version of the portfolio every single week. But if we jump over here to personal capital, you'll see that the portfolio, since it already got updated, it's showing as 0 value for holdings. So what I ended up doing was just I just modified the values in here to show the new positions in Starbucks and Microsoft. So honestly, we could go over here to holdings. We could click portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings. This will wipe everything and it'll use the new values. So hopefully that works for us. Let's see if it does. Click update portfolio holdings, and it's gonna be running now. And now we just give it a second or two. We should hopefully see everything much higher since last week, because we did make some purchases of dollar cost averaging, no matter what the value, or I guess the value of the market is. So you'll see dividend yield 1.71%, yield on cost 2.62%, yearly is at $3,335.03 compared to $3,328.63. And then monthly we are at $277.92. So we went up a couple pennies. And then for the week we actually went up about 13 pennies. For the day we went up 2 pennies, so that's pretty cool. Hourly, we're still making 38 cents every single hour. And then hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week. The portfolio would get paid an hourly rate of $1.60. So eventually we're going to try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes, But yeah guys, this is actually all I have for you guys. Definitely, hopefully the portfolio transfer goes very smooth, and then we get those $500 bonus sign up. Let me know if you are interested in signing up. I can put the link of the referral in the video description. I definitely don't get anything from you using my referral link. It's just a way for you guys, if you are considering, you guys can get some free money from that. But yeah, this is actually all I have. If you stuck all the way to the very end, be sure to drop a hashtag Charles for the transfer that we are doing, and don't forget to subscribe with that notification if you have not done so already, and drop a big thumbs up on the videos. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.